DSO, if you see here in the transformation, I added two fields, material type and material group. Generally, we don't add in this way, but sometimes to derive some logic as part of business purpose, we may need to add this material related, attributes here. Material is a master data and these two are attributes of the material. Okay, even though I can consume these two at runtime via master data, still I am adding these two in my transformation, and I need data into these two columns. Okay, so how I can fill this information? This material group and material type are not coming from my source. You see, this information is not available in my source table, but I want to fill data into these two columns. So how I can fill this information? By using this, read from master data option, we can derive these two fields. Okay, so by after giving this, completing this topic, I will conclude the class. So how now we are going to learn how I can do, read from master data on this transformation. So to read from master data, first of all, you need to map this particular, because to derive this material type, you can derive this material type by using material master data information. So first you need to map your material to this column. Even though material and material type are not common, these are not equal. Material is different field, material type is different field, but you are going to derive this material type using this material information. That's why I did one-to-one mapping to this material type and then double click on this role. Now here on the role type, go to read master data. Okay, when you click on read master data, you see there is one extra column came here and here you got. Okay, so from G material is the master data from where I am going to fetch my info object. On this G material info object, copy this one. Source fields. Okay, so we no need to do this one here. Now what system will do is, if you, whenever you say read from master data, now system will go to this info object, master data info object, nothing but for our understanding, it will go to this info object and it will go to this attribute section. In the attribute section, it will check this target field is available or not. Naming convention is very important. GMAT type. Do I have GMAT type here? Yes, GMAT type here. Then system will bring information from this column. How it is going to fetch information from this, from this column? If I go to P table, execute. Now for each material, there is corresponding material type is there. Correct? T01, T0, something like this. Now rule details is there, right? Rule details are nothing but for each record, how to map from source to target. For example, in this particular source, if I have material as M1, system will go to this table. It will check for M1 record and corresponding material type. It will take T01 and it will assign that material type to this target info object. So this is how system is going to do transfer values. If there is a read from master data, you will get this kind of symbol. Okay, similarly I am going to bring material group also in the same way. I am mapping like this. I'm going to here read from master data, transfer values. Okay, and very important point here, there is one option called IO assignment. Okay, here point here is on material it is a DSO. That's why here the master data info object name and my source info object name both are matching exactly, because my ADSO is of type info object based modeling. Okay, sometimes if you are applying this read from master data, I will show you that maybe that is easy for you. Let's conclude this here and then I will show you that. So here also read from master data, I'm activating my transformation. I will show you one read from master data from data source to write optimized DSO. Then you will understand it in better way instead of telling it verbally. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete my content from my cube and then I will reload one more time. Okay, I'm going to /n RSA1 to refresh screen to get all the new changes into my GUI, and this is my cube. I'm going to drop data, delete data. Yes. So now all data got deleted from this DSO. Now I am going to execute the DTP So this is my DTP. I'm going to execute it this. Now system will read data from my source provider, source DSO, it writes into my target cube. Okay, DTP completed. Now if I go to manage of my cube and go to inbound table, utilities, display new data or inbound table, execute. Now if you see this material type and material group, you see it was derived. Both are filled with information. How it was derived? For M1 it is T01, for M2 it is T02. Now if I come to my master data, for M1 it is T01 and M2 it is T02. Where is M2? Yeah, T02. You see it was exactly taken. So this is how the read from master data works. It is